Exquisite Glow. Today I am going to be doing the second video in my Colors of the Rainbow series. Today we are going to be working with the color orange, mostly on the eyes, a little bit on the cheeks, and we're going a little nude on the lips. Only because I didn't want to look like too much orange, you know, going on. So I do hope that you like this look. If you want to see what products I use and how to recreate the look, then keep on watching. Alright, so to get started, we're going to use Nivea for Men Replenishing Post Balm Shave. This has a glycerin ingredient, or the ingredient glycerin, which makes your foundation last a long time and it makes it stick. So it is perfect for long wearing foundations. Next, we're using L'Oreal True Match Super Blendable Makeup. And I'm just going to go ahead and dot this with my finger all over my face. Then using my damp beauty blender, I'm going to go ahead and start blending everything out. I do like to go in with a second layer of foundation around my cheeks just to cover up any red pigmentation that might peek through. What's nice about this L'Oreal foundation is that even though you layer it, your skin still looks like skin. You know what I mean? It doesn't look all caked up or anything. And I'm going to give you a close-up. This is what my skin looks like with a second layer, and personally, I think it looks great. Next, I'm going to use my Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. This is the 20 Sand Sable shade, and I'm actually going to only apply this concealer right underneath my eyes. I'm not going to bring it down to do that whole highlighting thing. I'm just trying to conceal my dark circles with this. This concealer has actually been doing really well under my eyes as long as I set it. That's right, as long as I set it, it does well. As always, I'm going to go in with my beauty blender to make sure that I blend out my concealer, and it'll also pick up any excess product. And it just is the perfect tool for using for concealers and foundations and all of that. Next, using my Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion in the shade Eden, I'm going to apply that to all over my eye with my ring finger. But then I'm going to go ahead and use my Zoeva Concealer Buffing Brush, and I'm just going to go ahead and buff that color into my eyelid and up my brow bone. Next, using Makeup Geek's Chickadee, this is an orangey color, I'm going to use a blending brush, a fluffy blending brush, and I'm going to apply that to the crease of my eye. Then using window wiping motions, I'm going to go ahead and blend everything out really, really nice. After I've applied that color, I'm going to dip into Sugar Pills Flame Point. This is a gorgeous orange shade, and I'm going to apply that with a shader brush only up to the crease of my lid. We're going to concentrate that color. We're going to make it really, really opaque because this is going to be the base for the pigment that will be the showstopper of the look. After that, I'm also going to add some of Flame Point on my lower lash line with a pencil brush. I'm just going to apply it as a base in a way because we are going to be adding other things. Using Makeup Geek's pigment in the shade Vegas Lights, I'm going to pick that up with a brush. I'm going to spray it with my Urban Decay setting spray. You can also use Fix Plus for this. I'm going to wet the pigment and I'm going to apply it onto my eye. This allows for it to actually stick onto my eye, and it also gives it that kind of metally effect, and it's just more, you know, more nicer, right? Next, I'm using eyeshadow Corrupt, and this is a Zoeva brush. This one has a really nice point, which makes application of eyeshadow more precise in my crease. I'm going to apply it with that, but then I'm going to be using the fluffy blending brush from earlier, and I'm going to go ahead and blend everything out. After you've done all of your blending, you might have noticed that you started to lose some of your pigment, so you can always go back and add some pigment. Plus, we want to add it over the darkness because that's going to give it a really, really nice finish. Then using my NYC liquid liner, I'm going to go ahead and start on my wing. I'm going to start with the big wing, as you can see, just bringing out a line. Then I'm just going to go ahead and bring it back in like that. Then I'm just going to go ahead and start connecting it towards the inner part of my eye. Once all that's done, I'm just going to go ahead and straighten everything out, and I'm going to fill in any blank spots. As you can see, I'm going to start filling that in. Once that's in, I'm going to start working on my second wing. As you saw there, I'm going to start dragging the eyeliner out a little lower to create a tiny little wing. But we want our wing to come a little lower than our lower lash line, because we are going to connect this second wing to our lower lash line. Make sure your upper wing is longer than the lower one. Using the Corrupt eyeshadow from Makeup Geek and a slanted angled eyeliner brush, we're going to go ahead and connect our lower lashes to that lower wing, as you can see here. After we've done that, we're going to go ahead and go back in with the orange shade from Sugar Pill, which is a Flame Point, and we're going to put that there. Then using this Magnificent Metals from Stila, this is a pigment, and yes, it was a little sample size. We go sample style up in here. We're going to go ahead and put that in our inner tear duct to bring some illumination and also add some glam to our look. Using the Smashbox Always Sharp Waterproof Kohl Eyeliner, I'm going to go ahead and line my waterline to make my eyes look bigger. Apply some mascara. I like my Prestige mascara at the moment. And then we're going to apply pieces of lashes to our outer lashes of our eyes. So I cut pieces of my lashes off because I like to measure my lashes, and I tend to save those little pieces because, I paid for them. So I'm going to go ahead and use those pieces for this look, and I'm just going to apply it to my outer lashes to add a little bit more drama. Next, I'm going to use my Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Concealer, and as you all know, I only use this concealer to highlight and to lift my cheeks. So we're going with that Kim K look and our Beauty Blender, of course, and we're going to start blending everything out. The Beauty Blender is seriously like the best tool ever invented, I do have to say, because it just makes your makeup look amazing. Next, I'm going to go back down with the remaining product down my nose just to highlight it just a tad, bring it up to my forehead. I'm going to apply it to my Cupid's bow and also on my chin, just so that everything looks a little bit more, out, and give more definition to my face. I'm going to set everything with this e.l.f. High Definition Powder, and I'm just going to use this e.l.f. Brush. I think it's a blush brush, I believe, but I use it for setting everything. Set anything you applied concealer on so that nothing moves around throughout the day. To contour, I'm going to use this Wet n Wild Color Icon Contouring Palette Powder Majigger. So we're going to use an angled brush, and I'm going to start applying this to the hollows of my cheeks so that my face looks skinny and lifted and pretty, just how I like it. I like to add this to my forehead as well, under my lip, to make it look a little bit more pouty. And as you can see, it adds this beautiful little shade under my lip. I'll give you a side view. My lip goes out a little bit already, but just adding this extra darkness under that lip just makes it look more intense and awesome. Next, I'm going to use this Makeup Geek blush. This is in the color Bliss, and it is an orangey type of soft shade, which I felt tied in perfectly with our eye look today. So I'm going to apply that to the apples of my cheeks and work it lightly towards the back, towards my temples. After that, I'm going to use Laura Geller's Baked Gelato Swirl Illuminator in the color Gilded Honey. That's right, I'm using that Gilded Honey today, and I'm going to highlight. This highlighter makes your cheeks look wet, which I personally like. I'm going to go ahead and add that to the tip of my nose because I like my nose to look lifted, and my little Cupid's bow as well because, that's how we do. We are Exquisite Glow, and Gilded Honey is exquisite. Next, this is the little trio that I'm going to be using. The combination is the NYX Lip Liner in Nude Pink, MAC Lipstick in Creme de Nude, and Jora Cosmetics Lip Gloss in Coral Craze. As you can see, this is the completed look. I do hope that you enjoyed it, and let's go ahead and wrap up this video. Alright, so this concludes the orange colors of the rainbow tutorial. I do hope that you enjoyed this look. If you do decide to recreate the look, please don't forget to tag me on Instagram and Twitter, #ExquisiteGlow. Let me know so that I can go ahead, check it out, like your picture, retweet it, favorite it, share it, and I would love to share it in my next video. So if you do decide to recreate my look, don't forget to tag me so I can do all of that. If you like me and you like my channel, please make sure to be subscribed so you do not miss out on any videos that I put out there for you. Go ahead and click that red button down there and subscribe, and welcome to the Exquisite family. I would love to have you here. So please don't forget to give the video a thumbs up, subscribe, follow Exquisite Glow on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and Snapchat. That all is at Exquisite Glow. I'll go ahead and put it right here and I'll link it down below. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch, and until next time, I love you so much, and I will see you later. Bye guys. Mwah.